January 2017, question 3b. The question reads, using a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses, construct trapezium ABCD with AB being 8 centimeters, angle BAD is equal to 60 degrees. So angle BAD is the angle at A. AD is 6 centimeters. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degrees. Angle ABC is the angle at B, and AB is parallel to CD. So I'm going to start with the first three things: AB, the angle at A, and AD. All right, so we're going to start by drawing line segment AB, which is of length 8 centimeters. So let's label the ends. This is A, and the other end would be B. Alright, so next we're going to construct our 60-degree angle at A. We're going to open our compass to a suitable radius, and with A as center, we're going to scribe an arc. We must ensure that the arc comes around and cut the line AB to give our 0 mark. Then I move the metal tip from A to the 0 mark without shifting the compass. That initial radius must not change, and scribe a second arc to cut the first arc. So let's do all of that. Suitable radius, we scribe our arc. That's our 0 mark where the arc cuts AB, and then move the metal tip from A to the 0 mark without shifting the compass, the same radius. Scribe the second arc to cut the first arc to give my 60-degree mark. Now a line from A through where those two arcs intersect. Alright, so now I'm drawing AD, which is 6 centimeters. I'm drawing AD, which is 6 centimeters. At the top of that line, I'm going to label that point D. All right. So this is the point where I know where A, B, and D is. To complete the trapezium, I need to find D, and that is a problem. All right. So this is where I'm at. I know where A, B, and D is. To complete the trapezium, I need to find C, and that is a problem. What I do know is that the angle at B is 90 degrees. Therefore, BC is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides, AB and CD. So I'll say that again. BC is the length of BC is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides, which are AB and CD. So if I can obtain that perpendicular distance in some other way, I can determine what is the length of BC. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to construct a perpendicular to AB from the external point D. I'm going to construct a perpendicular to AB from an external point, from a point external to the line segment D. So I open my compass to a suitable radius, and with D as center, I'm going to scribe an arc that cuts the line segment AB at 2 points. Alright, scribe an arc that cuts the line segment at 2 points. Alright, now I only scribe that arc when I'm 100% certain that it's going to cut the line segment at 2 points. Now, where that arc intersects AB at these 2 points, I'm going to use these 2 points as center and open my compass to more than half of this length to scribe 2 arcs in front of D to intersect in front of D below AB. So using where the arc, this green arc here, cuts the line AB, I'm going to use these 2 points as center and scribe 2 arcs to intersect below AB in front of D. Alright, so let's do that. So using that point as center, I scribe an arc. Then, without shifting the compass, I move it over to the next point of intersection and I scribe a second arc to intersect below AB in front of D. Then I'm going to draw a line from D through where the 2 arcs intersect. Now, essentially, what I've just done is I've constructed a perpendicular to the line segment AB from an external point D. Now, the distance from D to where these perpendicular lines meet AB is the perpendicular distance between the 2 sides, and it is also equal to the length of BC. The distance from D to AB, that perpendicular distance from D to AB, is the same as the length of BC. So I'm going to use my my compass to transfer that length. Alright, so next I use my compass to get that length, and then I move over now to BC to transfer that length. Without shifting the compass, I move over to B and transfer that length. Now somewhere on that arc, somewhere along that arc is the point C. So the distance there, the width or the radius of the compass, the distance between the metal tip of the compass and that and the pencil point, that distance between the metal tip and the pencil point, that arc there, that is the length of that distance is BC. So somewhere on that green arc that I've just scribed is C. All I need now to do is to identify exactly where C is so that I can complete the trapezium. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to construct my 90-degree angle at B. So let's construct our 90-degree angle at B. And of course, 90 is between 60 and 120. 90 is in the dead middle. So where the arc cuts AB, that's 0. Without shifting the compass, then I scribe my arc. Be careful not to shift the compass, that's 60. I move the metal tip from 0 to 60, I scribe my arc. The same radius, that's 120. And now 90 is going to be in the middle between 60 and 120. Remember, in this entire construction, this radius here, distance between the metal tip and the pencil point, the distance between the metal tip and the pencil point, that distance must not change at all in order to ensure that the drawing is accurate. So this is 60 and this is 120. I'm going to use these 2 points as centers to scribe 2 arcs in front of B. So first at 60, I scribe my arc, all the while ensuring that my compass does not shift. Then I move it over to 120, same radius, scribe the arc. Now a line from B through this arc to where those 2 arcs intersect will give me 90 degrees. So I'm going to draw a line from B up through where these 2 arcs intersect, and I'm going to stop it at this green arc here. Because and anywhere it stops at the green arc, that is the point C. So I draw my line up to the green arc, and that is the point C. And then now the final step will be to draw a line from D through C. So this is the point C. And so the final step, which is the last step in the construction, is to draw a line from D to C. All right? And that is the end of the construction.